what do you want? Now, I asked my email list that yesterday. Now, I thought maybe some of them might respond and come up with maybe product ideas, but I wasn't really interested in that. I wanted them to take kind of 5 minutes of their time and think about their lives and what they're doing. You know, when I got into the Amazon Kindle store and KDP and all that, I fell into that by accident. I can't even remember what internet marketer or who it was had directed me to the Kindle store as a way of making money, but again, I followed the herd. I fell into it. I found that I had a love of it. I liked entertaining people. I liked the thought that I could entertain someone on the other side of the world, and that's why I've stayed in for as long as I have and continued on with my writing courses and all those different things I've created since then. But I fell into that market by complete accident, and you may be the same too. You may be somebody who has followed the herd and you are in whatever you're in at the moment. You might have followed the herd and you're into blogging or YouTubing or Instagramming or whatever it is you're doing, but maybe you just follow the herd and that is where you are at the moment. But I want you to ask yourself that question: do I really want this? Now, sometimes we are so busy that we never really ask ourselves that question, but if you think about it, we've only got one life. Pardon me, I'm just going to put this umbrella up as the Irish summer is coming to an end, so I've got the brolly out today. But I want you to think about that for a moment. You know, if you're not happy in what you're doing, what is the point in doing it? I'd found that genres that I had gone into writing, if I had no love for them, it showed in the books. I wasn't happy in the books, and which probably sounds weird, but for whatever reason, I think the reader on the other side could tell that I wasn't happy writing in those genres. I wasn't putting my best effort in. I probably wasn't writing them as well as I could. I was probably churning those books out faster than I probably should, because I had no love for what I was in. And there you go, the rain stops again, so brolly back down again. But if you're listening to this as a podcast episode, I'm just here to tell you that the Irish weather is just changing every 5 minutes as usual, so I'm putting up and down a brolly here as I'm speaking. So, as I said, think about what you are doing at the moment. You know, should you really be doing it? Now, again, sometimes you don't like to throw away all that work you've put in. You know, it's not nice to maybe creating content for the last 6 months and then suddenly say, well, you know, this isn't for me, maybe I should drop it. And sometimes we can feel a little bit of a failure because we've done that, but I'm here to tell you that, you know, sometimes if you are walking in the wrong direction, you're walking in the wrong direction. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're walking in that direction for a day, a week or 6 months, you're still going in the wrong direction, and to continue walking in that wrong direction means you are going to be still walking in that wrong direction. So maybe it's time to maybe turn around or stop for a moment and then ask yourself, am I happy writing to these readers? Are these the type of readers I want to be entertaining? Are these the type of people I want watching my YouTube videos? Are these the people that I like entertaining or, you know, teaching in my courses or whatever it is? Maybe the people you are in front of right now aren't people that you're happy with. Maybe you would rather be in front of somebody else. You know, if you were maybe writing romance books, because everybody's writing romance books because there's a lot of money in romance books, as you've heard, and you follow the herd in that direction, you may find that maybe romance books aren't where your happiness is. Maybe you are a horror writer at heart, and maybe you're better off turning around, dropping all the romance stuff, and then head in that direction. So you'll be a happier bunny, you'll feel happier showing up every day, and yes, maybe you mightn't be making as much money as romance writers, but you're doing something that you love. And as I said, when you create something with love, it does carry over to the other side, and people do you don't kind of maybe sense it physically, but your intuition or your instincts pick up on that love, and you know, you can see that person is doing the best, and for whatever reason you start following them because you can sense that feeling from them because they are creating the best content that they create. So give that some thought today. Whatever direction you're going in, is it the right direction for you? What do you want? What's going to make you happy? Not what's going to make your readers happy, not what's going to make your customers happy. What's going to make you happy? Because at the end of the day, we've only got one life. We're only going to get one shot at this. So to spend your life doing something that possibly that the herd is doing, and maybe walking in the wrong direction, but going after the money. Again, I'm not saying that you should, you know, sell all your belongings and walk around with just a towel on you and maybe a pair of flip-flops. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you, yes, you certainly go after the money, but go in a direction where you have love for. something that you enjoy doing and showing up. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to look back on life as being miserable all the way through. The more percentage of happiness you can put in your favour, the better. So think about that today. What do you want? And don't just ask yourself that once and just, write down the first couple of answers that comes to your mind. Think of that question over and over again. Dig deeper, dig way down, and find the reasons that you'd like to do that particular thing. If, again, as I said, if it is horror writing, why do I want to do that? And come up with a list of reasons of why. So again, too, as I said, when it comes to maybe those off days when you aren't maybe excited to write your horror writing, you can have a look at those list of reasons why, and they will be the fuel that will keep you going, keep your bum in the seat, and help you churn out those books when you aren't as inspired as you normally are to do your writing. So what do you want? Now, I'll tell you what I want you to do. I want you to go onto Google, Yahoo, iTunes or whatever, and I want you to type in WriteCome.com, and I want you to have a look at more of the content. And if you enjoy it, I'd love if you could maybe share it with maybe your followers or whatever, and get it in front of somebody else who maybe could enjoy this or who might learn something from it. So that's what I want you to do. And again, if you want to come over to the WriteCome site, we have a lot of great free content over there. Head over to WriteCome, WriteCome.com. Again, you'll find a lot of videos like these, and you'll find a lot of free reports, courses and everything else that I have created on this site. So head on over there, have a look and see if there's anything there that you like. And as always, thanks for sharing your time again today. Take care, have a great day. Bye bye.